Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're getting back into Marvel Champions card game. This time we'll be playing Wasp, and Wasp will be taking on the Green Goblin in his second form, which is the mutagen formula. I'm thematically kind of playing it as while the Avengers were off dealing with the Red Skull and his minion, that Norman Osborn kind of, snuck in and stole something to add to his mutagen formula to make it more potent. So Wasp has to deal with him and deal with that problem while they're dealing with that threat, which will be great. So thematic, building it all in my head like a comic book. I want to say, so we're going to get into it, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to see where things go. I want to say thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. 500 sub stream is tomorrow, and I will be pulling a lot of games off of the shelf for that stream, but it ought to be fun. It ought to be. We'll do great. We'll do great. We'll do great. Everything's fine. This is fine. So it'll be fun. Let's get some information, and then we will get down to the table and have a good time. All right. Marvel Champions. You see this every day this week. Customizable 2, overall ranking 38. I'm curious if that number will tick up like as we go. 8.2 on Board Game Geek from 13,000 people rating it. Then it's best played 1-2 player, 40 to 90 minutes play time. Community says 12 years old and young and older and younger. 12 years old and older can play it, and the game is rated at 2.85. I do want to shoot out a correction. Let me finish this and I'll do this. Designer was made by Michael Boggs and 2 other developers. Artist is Marvel Comics. Every image on here is from the comic books and published by Fantasy Flight Games, which is now owned by Asmodee. Yeah, so yesterday when I was playing Captain America, I did make one mistake. And it was a mistake that would have cost me the game, too. And I just realized that, so I want to correct it now. When I pulled that last card that says the villain schemes, I was supposed to draw a boost card, and I didn't. And I already put away all the cards, so I don't know what the boost would have been, whether it would have been or not. So my win will have a star next to it because, I don't know, I didn't draw a boost card, which probably would, even if it had one number, it would have kicked and I'd have lost. And then had to replay. But it was still fun. It was still fun, even though I made that mistake. So, my bad. I am a work in progress. So, we'll see how it goes. All right, down the table. Let's have some fun. Okay, so we are going up against Green Goblin with his second, because when you get the Green Goblin scenario pack, you get 2 scenarios. One is Risky Business, and the other one is Mutagen Formula. We're playing Mutagen Formula. We're going to be adding in Goblin gimmicks and a mess of things as it goes, just kind of thematic that he's trying to get away, and he has a plan where Scorpion's going to get involved in that stuff. We have the standard deck that's going to be going here to play with, and then we'll be playing with Nadia Van Dyne, who is the Wasp, one of the 3 Wasps, because it's Hope, the first one, which is her daughter, Janet Van Dyne, Hope Van Dyne, now Nadia Van Dyne. So we'll be playing with that. We'll be going with an aggression deck and the basic cards. So this is just going to be what comes with her set. This is going to be Endurance, Downtime, Twin Carrier, Helicarrier, Avengers Mansion, The Power in All of Us, 2 of those, Strength, Genius, Energy, Swarm Tactics, War Machine, Spider-Man, Mockingbird, and Ironheart. So this looks like it's a deck that, and if you want to see how this deck is built out, I have the link to it in the description for Marvel CDB that I borrowed a deck from him. Risky Business is susceptible to being Canje. Agreed, Yogi, agreed. For her aggression deck, it'll be Martial Prowess, Combat Training, 3 Surprise Attack, 3 Into the Phrase, Spider-Girl, and Sentry. And so it seems like a lot of heroes for an aggression deck, but I was like, okay, this is interesting enough. I want to see where it goes. Also, because I'm not going to make this mistake twice, that Nadia, which is Wasp tiny and Wasp big. So I will be doing it that way so I don't screw that up again. She starts off with 11 health, and because I did not, this isn't a campaign, that's what she's got. So let's deal with the Goblin. We're going with Goblin gimmicks. Put 3 out of the way, and we've got Unleash the Mutagen, which will be coming out, so I'll read that after I shuffle. And let me make sure it's nothing I have to pull out before I shuffle. Put a Goblin Thrall minion in play, engage with each player. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's shuffle this up. Love how I'm a verb. Obligation. Alright, shuffle these up. Someone needs to invent like a card shuffler. An automatic. I mean, it's just one that you just put it in there. It's like the money shuffler, the money not shuffler, sorter or counter. You just put it in there and it just counts all the money. You put it in there and it shuffles all the. Okay. All be together. Come on, get in there. This is like the worst deck shuffle. Come on, get in there. It's almost painful watching me shuffle. Good. Good. Because you wouldn't let me shuffle the way that I know how. Feel the pain. Alrighty. And got this. So, starting off with this, it says Green Goblin, Mutagen Formula Standard, 1 modular encounter recommended Goblin gimmicks. I did 2 instead of 1 because, I like that life. Put a Goblin Thrall minion into play, engage with each player, shuffle to encounter it. So we gotta go find ourselves. Ooh, thank goodness. Shuffle that. Just awful. Wow, everything I've drawn so far is bad. Goblin Thrall. There we go. And let's shuffle all this. Let's get rid of all of that. Because that would suck. Yeah, I almost did it. I almost went back to my old ways of shuffling. Okay. And you start off with 16 health. You should take him down. When completed, in player order, each player not engaged with a goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first goblin minion they discard this way into play engaged with them. Okay. This starts off with Scheme on. Oh, you can't see this, can you? There we go. This starts off with 2 Scheme. So, and you need 7 per player for it to go, so 7. And let's get open everybody's Wednesday. What's that? Um, yeah. Ready? Okay, Nadia. I don't know. So it's been a while since I've been involved with any type with Marvel comics, the comic books themselves. So I don't know who she is. I know. I think my Marvel knowledge peaked for in terms of Wasp at Hope. So it seems like she was part of the Red Room, which is the group that trained Black Widow. So we'll see. Okay. We're gonna draw 6. 4, 5, and 6. Let's see what we're dealing with. We've got surprise attack. Mid surprise attack says hero response attack. After you change form, deal 3 damage to an enemy, 4 damage instead if you paid for this card with a fight resource. That would be enough to kill that guy. Avengers Mansion. So get a free card. Biosynth Wings. So I can gain aerial, interrupt when you would take any amount of damage if you are in tiny hero form. Prevent 1 of that damage. Get an energy. And into the fray. Deal 6 damage to a minion for each point of excess damage dealt by this attack. Remove 1 threat from the main scheme. And then another surprise attack. His says, after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 1 threat on the main scheme. So that sucks. But I can still punch you in the face. Okay, good. So, and this has guard. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. Alright, so surprise attack, I get rid of him. And I'll see, I could pay for it with another surprise attack. And then I could pay these to get the mansion down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes sense. Alright. So, let's do it. I'm gonna pay... Oh. For each point of excess damage dealt by this minion, remove 1 threat from the scheme. That just sounds cool. Okay, so I will pay these, put down Avengers Mansion. I will then exhaust it, draw a card. I got Wasp's Helmet. I will then pay... Why shouldn't I keep... For her forms, she has an action that says Girl. Girl? Action. Shuffle up to 2 cards with a printed science resource from your discard pile into your deck. Okay. In giant wasp form, threat you remove using your basic thwart power can be divided amongst schemes as you choose, and damage you deal can from your basic attack can be divided amongst schemes. Enemies as you choose. For tiny form, after Wasp or an event you play defeats a minion or side scheme, deal 1 damage to the villain. Ooh, I could go tiny. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go tiny. Tiny. Then I'll pay 1 of these to do a surprise attack to kill you, and her response after Wasp or an event you play defeats a minion or side scheme, deal 1 damage to the villain. So poof, you're beaten. You take 1 damage. And I'll hang on to that card. And then you are going to thwart. Yeah, thwart. I don't feel like dealing with that because that's just at 7. And then I'll end my turn. Flip, flip. Okay, so draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a strength, Ironheart, good. Swarm tactics. Change to another hero form cost, and then the power in all of it. This is really, really good. I could get 2 players out. I could get 2 things out very quickly. All right, you're going to get that back, which is fine. You're going to attack me for 2. I'm going to defend. You're still going to hit me. You're still going to hit me. So defending won't mean anything. I'll take 2 plus 1, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And after Green Goblin attacks and damages, you place 1 threat on the main scheme. It's at 3. Then I get a card that sucks, and that card says, a Goblin Soldier. When defeated, deal 1 damage to the engaged player. Okay, so Goblin Soldier comes up. Alright, my turn. My turn. Alright, so max 2 per deck. Double the number of resources this card generates when playing for a basic gray card, which is Power Bust. I'm going to do that. Put down Ironheart. After you play Ironheart from your hand, draw 1 card. I get Ant-Man. Ooh. I'm not going to play you, Scott. I get my helmet down. I can play him all right now. I can put him out right now. And then switch to giant form. He'll get +1 attacks, so that's 3. 4, it's still not enough to defeat this thing. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to freely play this, to play Swarm Tactics, to flip big. And I will attack. You just deal 1 damage to me, but you can probably boost up. You start dealing with you. So you're gonna. I'd hit you for 2. I played this to put out my helmet. And I still have a free change. So I could thwart for 3 in giant form. Oh, and I get a free card. Into the fray. Ooh, I should have done that first. Roll back the beautiful bean footage. Okay, so this is where we were. Done that first, got into the fray. I would have gotten the free card because I was going to do this anyway. So that would give me the free card of Ant-Man. I could then do 2, 3. Yes, 3. Play into the fray. Do 6 damage to you. I'll take 1 for that. But excess damage is going to go over to you. So 1. Then, I'd still be tiny. But now I'm going big. So I'll play that, put down Swarm Tactics. Actually, I don't have to. I'm going big. Change it in big form. Then I'm going to pop you in the face for 2. 1, 2. I think that might be all. I Which has the best thwart? I do, don't I? Yeah, I do. I'll stay in giant form, though. I'll chill out. She will thwart one. I will chill out. Yeah, I didn't hit him for anything with her. The excess damage removes threat. You're right, you're right. The excess damage removes threat. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, and that's it. I get 5, 3, prize attack, war machine, and pin particles. Put you all back. I have to draw first. That's why this card's here. First. Okay. 1. You're gonna attack me. For 2, I'm going to defend. Actually, Riri might defend. Yeah, she ain't doing nothing. She's gonna defend. So 2. The villain heals 2 damage. 1, 2. She blocks it. She go away. Then I get a card. The villain schemes. This is where I messed up last time. So 1, 2, 3. We're at 5. And that's what I was supposed to do last time that I didn't. Alright, we need to remove problems. Okay, so after you spend this card, deal 2 damage for your hero if you are in giant form, or draw 1 card if you're in tiny form. This is just a resource card. I can heal when I spend it to get this helmet out. So I'm going to spend this and this in my giant form to put out the helmet. Sorry. And it says after you spend this card, heal 2 damage from your hero if you're in giant form. So I go to 9. I'll put that out. And then then I'm going to thwart, because it's 2 plus 1 in giant form. This, which is that. Then I am going to spend this to do that. After you change form, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So I'm going to change form, going back to tiny. And dealing 3 damage to him, taking him to 7. Yep. Okay, we did all right. I still forgot to draw a card. Why is this? Hey, Brian. All right, I need to put this over here, so it's like looking me in the face to get my free card. I thwarted. I just changed form. So let me get my free card. Giant help. Hero action thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Remove a total of 4 threat divided among schemes as you choose if you are in giant hero form. Okay, now I will set and redraw my 5. 4. Helicarrier, Spider Girl, Wasp Sting, and Downtime. Downtime's going to get spent for something, so we're going to get 1 on here. You are going to attack me for 2. Yeah, take it. 3, give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. 4, you're going to hit me for 4. Taking me down to 5. And 1 goes on here because of it. I get dealt this card. Goblin Thrall, guard. Thank you. Horrible creature. Okay, so let me get my card first. Rapid growth. Hero interrupt. When you use one of your hero's basics, thwart, attack, or defense, change to your giant hero form and get +2 to that power use. OMG. Okay. The giant's for thwarting. The tiny is for attack. So that's happening. Wasp thing. Attack. If you're in giant form, hero form, deal a total of 4 damage divided amongst enemies as you choose. If you're in tiny form, deal 5 damage to an enemy. So those are things. Then we got Giant's Help, we got the Herald Carrier, and we've got Spider. Oh my gosh, all the things I want to do. So we got to do this in order. He doesn't need to come out right now. Helicarrier would be cool to reduce costs of stuff, but not right now. I can do... This would be great to hit the Goblin with, but I need to get rid of him. So I could play this, deal 5 damage to an enemy to just get rid of him. It would cost 2. 1, 2. So we'll do Wasp Sting to kill you. Then we've got this puzzle. So I could do Rapid Growth to attack the Goblin. Threat's getting kind of nasty. Threat is getting real nasty. Or I can remove 3 threat from a scheme, remove a total of 4, but it would cost me 2. My attack did gain +1 on him. So my attack overall would be, with giants, I think it's 2. Alright, so it would be 2, 3, 4. Attack would be 4 on him, knocking him down to 3 health. Or I could remove threat. What aspect am I playing with her? What aspect are you playing today with Wasp? Aggression is the aggression deck. It would be these 2 to pay for that if I want to remove that. But that doesn't seem... I mean, I could remove all threat right now. Or I could hit him. I could have hit him for 6, which I would have hit him for. If there was a way to kill him easily. Right now my attack is 2. I would need 3 if I want to pull that back. I don't have enough. When you use one of your hero basics. Alright, so we're gonna, if I thwart, right now I'm gonna thwart for, if I shift to big form, I'm gonna thwart for, after Asper Wasp defeats a minion in size, he'll deal 1 damage to the villain. Forgot about that. If I flip to big form, this is making me nervous. But if I flip the big form now and I attack, it's going to be 2, 3, 4, which would leave him with 2 health left. Not enough. Let's keep this mutagen stuff in check. So I could thwart, which will only cost me 1 instead of 2. And it would thwart for 4. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll flip the big form, spend that to thwart. My thwart is 2 + 2. All of it's gone. And then this will be in my hand. And that's probably wasn't a great idea. Let's see what happens. Ready up. Draw 5, 4. Red Room Training. While you're in giant hero form, you gain retaliate 1. Another Wasp thing, which is what I'd really like. Gain some hit points, and deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you are in tiny hero form, the attack deals 1 additional damage to that enemy and gains overkill. That's what I want. Okay, let's deal with this. 1. You're going to attack me for 2. I have 5 health. If that's a 3, I die. These don't need me to do anything crazy. So I'm going to defend. So it's 2 and 2, 4. So 3 defend. So I just take 1 damage, but with that 1 damage, cause the team to go up there. Then I get a card. The villain schemes. How many cards are this? There's 2. Sorry, 1. Put Goblin Soldier into play, engage with you. So 1. 1 extra. So it would have triggered had I not done that. Okay. Alright, first things first on my turn. Get a card. Twin Carrier, which gives me free resources. Alright, so we need to knock this dude out. And then I need to heal. So how do we knock you out? I'm not doing my 7 damage on you. I can do this to kill you. The Wasp thing. Which would cost me these 2. Oh wait, I'm not tiny. I'm not tiny. I'm not tiny. I'm not tiny. I need to be tiny. Bad. Need to shift tiny somehow. I can kill you. So I'll shift tiny. Bend these 2 for Wasp Sting to do 5 damage to you. Kill you. Take 1 damage going down to 3. Ugh. I think I overreached. I should have gone. I should have gone normal. Yeah, let's play that back. I'll be at 4. You'll be out, and I'll get these back. And no, you stayed. I didn't knock that down. Okay, so I was in big form. I'm going to shift to Nadia form. And let's do some stuff here. Let's get some upgrades out. Gain retaliate. While you're in tiny hero form, your basic attacks gain piercing. Discard any tough status card from the enemy before dealing damage. Would be cool. Okay, with these 2. Oh, and I was because I defended. Well, let's prep ourselves for next round. Pay those 2 to get this upgrade up. 7 hitter, this, and this are clutch. That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. So, I'll be done. I dropped a 6, so I get 3, 2, 3. Sentry, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Into the Fray. Okay, so Into the Fray, we'll get rid of schemes. It's stinking expensive. I need that Quinn carry and all that stuff back. Okay, so 1 goes here. You're going to scheme for 2. And you're going to scheme for 1, kicking missile. When revealed, advance to B. So, let's see. X is equal to the number of goblin enemies in play. Goblin enemies, including Green Goblin, in play. So it's a +2 right now. If this stage is beaten, you lose. Then I get a card. Ultra Ego, this card gains Surge. Get another card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Damn it. Okay, so now it's my turn. Get my free card. In particles. So I need to be in a form to be able to do this. Okay, so let's do this first. Go up to 7. Then we're gonna change form. I can heal 2 or draw a card in tiny form. Tiny form is my damage dealer. So I'm going tiny. Then I'm gonna pay for you. You. To put out Wasp thing that would make it a 6. No, that's my regular. So 5. Okay. So I'll do those 2, and if I'm in tiny form, I get to draw a card. So now that would get rid of you. Get hit for 1. After I defeat an enemy, I deal 1 damage to the villain. You go down to 5. Disaster. Then let's finish off your first form, shall we? So we'll get this into the fray going. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to pinpoint. Well, I gotta spend 1 of them. So 1, 2, 3. Into the fray. Boom. Alright, so you're gonna go up to 18 health for part 2. When revealed, deal 2 encounter cards to each player. Ouch. After Green Goblin attacks, place 1 threat on the scheme. Well, I'm just gonna punch you for free to hit you for 2. 1, 2 to 16. Okay, that's gonna end. Draw 5. 1, 2, 4. Oh, I did. You're right. You're right. So she's already exhausted. Whenever I switch it, I turn it back this way, which I shouldn't do. Good catch. So giant help, combat train, genius, and the power in all of us. This would have been great like a while ago. That would have been fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna hit you for 7 in a second. But let's see what happens. Ready up. Boom. You're gonna attack me for 2. I'll take it. 2. These thralls are driving me insane. I can't get to him. Then I get that. So in order. The villain attacks you. I need to defend that. So put Goblin Thrall in play, engage with me. So 2, I block it completely. Oh, and you hit me, so I would have done that for the first time. This is getting dicey. Oh my gosh, this is getting dicey. Are you kidding me? Okay, so it's my turn. Let me get a free card. Okay, so what the heck can I do? I don't care about threat right now. Everything is so expensive. I could put down combat training to make my attacks 3, but I'm exhausted. That's not really going to help me any with this madness. And these two have guards, so I can't hit anybody but them. I think this might be a KO right here. Oh, sorry. It would have been you were in with me, so that would have been 2 when he did that. Not 1. Ooh. It's gonna do that. Right there. Let me see if I before I switch to that form, let me see what I can do. If I can like thin this board at all. This sucks with this guard. I hate it. I'm wasting 2 strong attacks on guard. If I switch to big form, I can split it up. So 7 could be 3 and 3. Get rid of these 2. Which would leave these 2. But then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever it is that would hit me. So if I switch to big form, I can kill 2 of the. This is the worst. And split the damage and kill them. But I would be wide open to just being destroyed. I gotta take the risk. I gotta take the risk. I gotta take the risk. I'm going to big form. Staying exhausted. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to do pinpoint. Attack, deal 7 damage to an enemy. In big form, damage you deal using your basic attack. Oh, basic attacks. Dang it! Nope. That's not a plan. That is not a plan. I'm just gonna switch to this form. Set myself up for next round. The combat training out. And discard that. And then I will get 6 cards, so 3. I didn't get deck just yet. So I got Rapid Growth, Martial Prowess, exhaust Martial Prowess, generate a fight resource for an attack event, and Mockingbird. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. I lost. So let's try this again. Oh, that was awful. Wow. That was tough. And I can just grab the throne now. I don't think you read Pinpoint Strike. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you're in tiny form, the attack deals 1 additional damage to that enemy and gains overkill. Yeah, I knew I couldn't split it up because I did read it. What do you mean? What did I miss? What I miss? What I missed? Because it would gain overkill, but it doesn't gain pierce. And they didn't have any tough anyway, so it didn't matter. Well, just checking because you were saying change to giant form. Okay, am I back? Am I back on? Okay. Well, just checking because you were saying change. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't have helped. It wouldn't have helped. I think I was just working through the process in my head. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't... YouTube doing YouTube. Alright. So, that. Hold this up. Guy's tough. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. And we'll go to 11. Oh, really missed that +3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Giant help. Pinpoint strike into the fray. Power in all 2 power in all of us that I cannot use this round because they're so stupidly limiting. Okay, if I do a Wasp thing. I could go giant and then do it. I don't need to spend pinpoint right now, but I can. Oh, but I have to be, if you're in tiny form, it would gain overkill, but I don't care about that. So I'd have to spend 2, deal 6. Deal 6 damage, any excess dealt by this, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. For each point of excess, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. It's a good one to keep. Or you 2, so therefore you're gonna go 7 damage and gains overkill. Overkill 10. If an ally is used to defend against an attack with overkill, any excess damage from the attack damage beyond is dealt to the hero player. If an attack with overkill defeats a minion, excess damage from that attack hits the villain. So I could hit you for 4 with this. I ain't mad at that. Flip the tiny. 1, 2. 3. So I hit you for 7. So I'm in tiny form. This attack deals 1 additional damage to that enemy and gains overkill. So I hit you for 8, which means you're gonna take 5. Going down to 13. That's a good hit. That was a good play. And I defeated you, so it defeats a minion or side scheme, deal 1 damage to a villain. That'll take you to 12. Okay. Gonna hang on to these 2. What else am I gonna do? I'm going to thwart for 1. And then that'll end my turn. So I'll draw 2, 3 cards. Biosynth Wings, Strength. I am getting like all these doubles and rapid growth. Okay. Just need Avengers Mansion to pop. Just once. Alright, so 1 here. You're gonna attack me for 2. I'll take it. This card gains +1 boost icon if at least 1 goblin minion is engaged with you. You would have, you would have mulliganed a lot of that stuff. I don't mind. I think it's a good setup, but we'll see where it goes. So he's gonna hit me for 4. No, he's not. If at least 1 goblin minion is engaged with you, so it's just 3. 3, going to 8 health. Get a card. Goblin Soldier. Okay, this is where I'm looking for the Avengers Mansion to draw a card. I'm used to it. Alright, when you would take any amount of damage in tiny hero form, I could prevent 1 of that damage. And grow. It'd be 4 damage to hit that guy. But why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? I can switch to big form and attack for 4. There's not enough, but it'll have to do. So switch to big form. And then 1-1. Which I know Avengers Mansion's coming out as soon as I spend this. To when you use one of your hero's basic forms, which is going to be the attack. Change to your... Oh, it's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. It is free. Okay, so I'll be in tiny form. So it says when you use one of your hero's basic powers, which would be to attack, change to your giant form. So this is a free change. So I'm attacking. I get the change for free. Change to your giant hero form and get +2 to the power of that use. So it'd be 4. That's free. That was a free change that I didn't have to burn. Cool. I'm gonna hang on to this card. And I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, it seemed... that's what I was hoping for the mansion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinpoint accuracy, red room, wasp sting, combat training. This... It hasn't been useful for me yet. 1. You're gonna attack me and hit me for 1. I'll take it. You're gonna attack me for 2. I'm gonna defend that. Dang. 5. Dang. So you hit me for 5. I block 3, so I only take 2. At least I defended. And you did hit me, so that goes there. Then I get a card. And you're upgrading. Attached to the villain. After the villain attacks you, discard pumpkin bombs and take 2 indirect damage. I have to spend 2 fight to get rid of it. So that goes on you. My turn. Okay, so I can go tiny and do this thing again. Could gain overkill, so it'd be 7, 8. 3 would hit him. Actually, more than 3, because this would overkill you. Or yeah, so pinpoint strikes coming up. 1, 2, 3. Pinpoint strike. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. Oh, sorry. Flip. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. Flip and then do it. I'm exhausted. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you're in tiny hero form, this attack deals 1 additional damage to the enemy and gains overkill. So that's 8. You're at 4, so 1 damage to kill you. So 7 damage is going to you. And I take 1 for losing you, but 7 damage. 1, 5, 6, 7, taking you to 5 health. And I defeated you, so another damage, so you're going to go to 4. Cool. This is going to be interesting. We're definitely going to be using that. So, ready up, draw. 2, 3, 4. Watch everything that I need. Ready? Oh, there it is. Avengers Mansion. Spider-Man. Oh, this would have been great. Spider-Girl and surprise attack. After you change form, deal 3 damage to an enemy, 4 damage instead if you paid with fight, which I'm probably going to do to take out the Goblin. 1's going on here, so we're at 5. you are going to attack me, I have to defend and interrupt to prevent an additional damage. So I'm blocking 3. So it's going to be after the villain attacks you after. So 2. Boost. Put the Goblin Nation into play. Oh, it's if I would take damage. If you are in tiny form exhaust, prevent 1 damage. It says when you would take, so I don't have to do it now. I can do it retroactively. Each goblin enemy, including this, gains. There's 2 threat on it. So, okay, so 2. I block the 2. Then bombs away. He's going to hit me for take 2 indirect damage. Indirect damage. No. I just want to make sure I can flip that to make it 1. Indirect damage. Some cards say indirect damage dealt to a player or group of players must be split among all characters to that specified player's control. While assigning indirect damage, a character cannot be assigned more indirect damage than would cause it to be defeated. So let's block that and just take 1. Okay. And then that gets discarded. Okay, then I get a card. Thank you. And you get +1 attack. Yay! Okay, so. Oh, well, I can kill you outright. That's not gonna do me any favors. I can stun and confuse a minion with her coming out. Her work sucks. Spider-Man can... Miles can do something. I can spend this and spend Miles to... Well, I can just do this to do 3 damage. So this will get rid of the minion. Spending... Spending Spider-Man. Kill you. Now then... Just minions. This is more important. So I'm going to spend these 2 to put down Wasp Sting. If you are in tiny hero form, deal 5 damage to an enemy, which be enough to kill you. I get 2 encounter cards. I'm going to flip to this side, please. And you're going to go up to 18. I just wanted to take care of them. All right. Back up, get 6. Mockingbird. Genius. Mockingbird's great. Into the Fray. Quinn Carrier. Ironheart. And Rapid Growth. Okay, so. You're going to do this. Then you are going to scheme for 2. So this is going to fire off. But you did scheme. Then I get a card. And we reveal. So you're going to get an upgrade to your glider. When revealed, Scorpion attacks your hero. If no attack was made this way, you are stunned. Yeah, I'm not hero form. So you stun me. And then, Regenerative Healing. When revealed, the villain heals X damage where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. If no damage was healed this way, the card gains Surge. No damage was healed this way, card gains Surge. And you get Pumpkin Bombs. Yay. Attach to the villain with the attach to the enemy with the highest printed hit point. and without another green Goblin glider attached. If you cannot, this card gains surge, which would be the green Goblin. So he's on his glider. He's boosting his attack. Alright. Stun's not good, but I need to do this to heal to get to 6. Okay. Stun. Stupid guard. Oh. One, two. Can you use one of your hero's basics? I'm exhausted. Not using 1, 2. 3. Put Mockingbird out. Alright, thanks, Brian. Put Mockingbird out. Let's see how you like it, jerk. Stun you. One, two. Put out Ironheart. Draw a card. Then part. It's just 1 and 1, so thwart. What do I want to do? You're stunned. I'll only take 1 damage, so I'll switch to big, tiny. And that's it. Four. War Machine, Swarm Tactics, Martial Prowess, and Pinpoint Accuracy. Just what I really want. I do want Pinpoint Accuracy. Okay, so X is the number of Goblin enemies in play. You will hit me for 1. I'm in tiny form. I'll prevent that 1 damage. When you would take any amount of damage, if you are in tiny human form, exhaust this to prevent 1 damage, so I don't take it. You go to attack me, you're stunned. I get a card. Choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain a face-down boost card. Give the villain a face-down boost card. Okay. 2. Up its side. Let's see what we're gonna do. One, 2, 3. I think you're gonna take that in the face. So that's 8. Oh wait, no, I'm stunned. Stunned. Sorry. Before I do that, I will attack, get rid of stunned. Then I'll do this to deal 8 damage. 3 goes here. 5 goes here. You're down to 13. What happens when I draw a card in hero form? Got the helicarrier. I defeated. 1 damage goes off. I think so. That's kind of what I'm waiting for, because I think these might... Nope, they're not mental. Swarm Tactics, meh. Twin Carrier. Genius. Genius would be good. So I might end up using that as an action when I am in there. 1 damage from Goblin Soldier. What? What 1 damage? It wasn't a soldier. It wasn't a soldier, Yogi. It was a thrall. So no damage from Goblin Soldier. Yeah. So that would do that. And I've got these two ridiculous things. So I'm going to attack for 1. Another damage. And you're going to be my jump in the face of doom. Yep. And I will get 4. He's going to jump in that way of that bomb. I got Ant-Man, Surprise Attack, Endurance, and Wasp Helmet. Okay, so just 1 because he's the only one out. Then he's going to attack. Get out of the way! And he gets a boost card. It's that, and nothing. So you would be hitting me for 2, 3, 4. He blocks it. Bombs go off over Baghdad. Oh, wait. I'll reduce that by 1. So then I get a card. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Awesome. At some point, I will be able to do something. Okay. So you're going to attack me for 3. I'm going to defend. Just 3. I take 1 damage, but you did hit me. So, boop. Alright. Now it's my turn. Gotcha on a smaller screen. It's all good. I could do that. And I'm going to pay with that. Deal 4 damage to you. 4 damage to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking you to 7 health. The Mockingbird's going to block the next thing coming in. He can port. I'm going to play this upgrade to put down endurance to get 3 more health, going up to 7 because I don't want to go back to my regular form. I hang on to him. And I'm done. Get 4. Into the fray, pin particles, downtime, and surprise attack. Okay. 1 goes here. You're going to attack. After this activation ends, shuffle this encounter card into the encounter deck. So you get attack for 2, 3, 4, 5. He blocks. Okay, then I get a card. Ah! Discard each card with a printed chemical resource on it. and take from your hand. Discard each card with a printed science resource from your hand and take 1 damage. Discard this obligation. I'm gonna do that because I'm not flipping. I'm not flipping the Ultra Ego. I don't have a chemical resource, but I'll just take 1 damage and discard that. I am not flipping. No. Okay, so hit you for 6 and then 1. That's the plan. That's the joint. That's the jam. We're gonna turn it up and play it again. So 1, 2, 3 to play Into the Fray. Deal 6 damage to a minion. Blah! I can't hit you. I'll just have to do the surprise attack. It doesn't work. So I'm going to use this to do surprise attack. After you change form, deal 3 damage to an enemy, 4 damage instead if you paid with a fight resource. I have to use downtime to make it 4. And I need to change form. Or I can... Oh, it's a lot to think about. Okay, so, or I can change form to giant. If I change form to giant, and I play Ant-Man, my attack gets 1, so it'd be 3. He would attack with 2, which would be 6. So this is going 1 more round no matter what I do. This is going 1 more round no matter what, because I could do 4 damage and then play this to change form and then attack. Let's see, it's going 1 more round. So I'm gonna play downtime and do this, but I'm gonna flip to giant form. And I'm gonna do 4 damage with this attack. So flip the giant form, 4 damage. So you're gonna go down to 3. Then I'm going to attack you for 2. You're down to 1 health. Ooh, boy. Okay, so let's hold that for a minion, because a minion's going to come out and ruin my day. Let's hold that. Okay. And I'll hang on to these. And that'll end my turn. So flip back. Draw 2 cards. Giant help and energy. Fantastic. Okay. So this is at what, 5? Then 6. You're going to attack. I'm going to defend for 3. For 5. Ooh, and then after this activation ends, shuffle this card into the encounter deck. So you're hitting me for 2, 3, 4, 5. I block 3. I'm only taking 2. Gets reshuffled back in. This is a nail biter. Ah, this is a nail biter. I'm so close. Here we go. Ah, gosh. Mother's Orders is coming in. Beetle's coming in. And Beetle has guard. Great. Fantastic. I hate you. I hate you so much. Okay. We knew this would happen. We knew this would happen. We knew this would happen. This is why I held on to Into the Fray for crap like this. Okay, as an additional cost for each hero to make a basic attack, that hero must spend one of any resource. So basically, the red room is like, you're about to win the game. No. 2 on here. You have guard. I think that's the one where I can't inflict damage because she is just in my way. While any minion with this keyword is engaged, a player cannot attack the villain with this keyword. Cool. Frickin' cool. Okay, so what the heck can I do? I can do Into the Fray to kill you, paying for that with 1, 2, 3. If I'm in giant form, I'll heal 2. For each point of excess damage dealt by this card, remove 1 threat from the main scheme, which is fine. So we're gonna Into the Fray into you spending these. Heal 2 if I'm in giant form. So first I'll heal 2 going to 6. Then I hit you for 6, and the excess 1 and 1, so you'll be down to 4. That wasn't a basic attack, that was just regular. You are dead. Force interrupt. When Beetle is defeated, choose to either spend a fight resource or shuffle Beetle into the encounter deck. I don't have a fight resource. You pop out again, I'm gonna be furious. I'm gonna be furious. Oh gosh, I had him. I don't care about that card. I had him. All right. Okay. Flip. 1 attacked. Kidding me. Come on. Come on, Canje. Come on. Get it together. 1 health left. Come on. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sentry, combat training, genius, and Into the Fray. Okay. Let's see what happens. Gonna get that. He's going to attack. And going to defend. Put this soldier in play, engage with you, but he doesn't have guard. So it would just be 2, 3. I have 3 defense. Blocked it all, so nothing goes there. And then this card. When revealed, Scorpion attacks Scorpion attacks your hero if no attack was made this way, you are stunned. Cool. That's okay. That's okay. We won. We won because after Sentry enters play under your control, deal yourself 1 encounter card. I'm not doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Ant-Man. We won. Ant-Man. Attack. You die. We win. Why doesn't Scorpion kill you? Where's Scorpion? He's not out here. This is just tail sweep. It says Scorpion attacks you. He doesn't attack me because he's not out. And it says if no attack was made this way, you're stunned. Scorpion was never out. So Ant-Man attacks the Goblin and he is defeated. So yeah, Scorpion was never out. Yeah. We won. She won. She has defeated the Green Goblin, gotten back what she needs to, and my gosh. that minion card was the worst, but that's why I held on to just in case. Just in case we're not gonna do this round jump stuff. So but she won with that going, and ooh. uh that sucked. So we beat Beetle, we beat the Goblin, and we won. Oh, while stunned. While stunned. Alright. Let's go chat. Okay, so that was fun. That was a fun fight, in my opinion. It was just challenging because the aggression deck, I think, needs to be tweaked a little bit more. I got this one from Marvel CDB. It was the highest ranked one for Wasp. So I tried it out. It needs to be tweaked a little bit. But so far, I got the job done. So what's coming up? Tomorrow, big day tomorrow, big day. Tomorrow is, I'll be playing Scarlet Witch versus the Wrecking Crew. She's the one taking on all of them. And then later that evening, I'll be doing the 500 sub stream where I'll be pulling a lot of games off the shelf, answering your questions, playing games, watching the chat like crazy. Yeah, the decks, it needs a little bit of tweaking though, Yogi, I think, in my opinion. Like, there's a lot of high cost cards, but the ability to pay for them isn't really there. I'm surprised there was not for like Into the Fray, like the Power of Aggression wasn't in this deck, which gives you 2, which would help pay for a lot of these high cost cards. I would prefer that over some of the other cards like Sentry that's in here. So I think adding the 2 Power Aggression cards in this deck will make it solid. I think you held on the cards for too long in your hand and waited to draw into energy strength to clear it. I should have. I will agree with you that I should have. I should have ditched. I should have mulliganed the first hand. Like probably 3 of those cards should have gone into mulligan. I did hold on to a lot of cards that I didn't need to, but Into the Fray was key. I held on to that one for sure. But the starting opening hand, you're right. I should have mulliganed, but I didn't. We still won. So it was still good. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Friday, it'll be Quicksilver versus somebody. And then Sunday is Mansions of Madness. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. See if you can make it out to the 500 sub stream. This is for you, right? This is for us. We got here together. So see if you can come. If you can, great. If you can't, it'll be up later if you want to watch it. But I'll be pulling a lot of games off the shelf and just throw them on the table, playing them, seeing how they go, and answering any questions that you have while you are, if you have them, right? You've asked me a lot, but you may have more. I don't know. We'll see. But we won, and we're good. So thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for a double play. So comment here. See y'all later. Bye.